Yeah, everything went down. Power
Oh,
power zoomed out for a second, and with that went the cable modem and router. But we're back up. So
yeah.
and the stream is still streaming. All right, I think we're back live and stuff. That was exciting. We had a little gust front come through, and woo. So, um, we're rolling up to the third level. Is that right?
Yes. Did you catch the description of the third level, or do you want me
I
to?
I did not. Go ahead and lay that back on me again.
Alright. So the tower on both sides is kind of more and more destroyed on this room, and the wind's kind of running in. There's a large poster canopy bed in the center of the room. There's old white curtains that are still kind of hanging. They kind of have that consistency of peeled sunburnt skin. And then there's paintings of Josephine along the walls. And laying in the bed is Edward, who's still clutching their wounds and coughing horribly. Oh, you have to
Ah,
just sit in your.
that's and I point at the picture of Josephine. That's the ghost lady from the inn.
Yeah, yeah. We found ghost lady from the ends. I don't know, wife's house. I don't know. This place is fucked up.
You,
I don't want to die here.
yeah, no, me neither. Me too. So you think this might be her wife's house?
I mean, who else would have pictures like that on the wall? They seem, I don't know. I'm not much of an art critic, but who else just paints the same person over and over again?
Yeah, unless this is like her bedroom or something when she was a kid. I definitely don't like this.
Yeah, I just, I want you to make a deal with me. If if everything starts to go bad, just put me out of my misery before those undead bastards can do it. I'm not going to be a burden to anyone anymore.
Alexander's eyes just get really big and he steps back away from the bed. Ah, I'll just look at Ehud. Uh, um, he's clearly very awkward and uncomfortable with that request.
Just promise me you won't let them kill me as I lay in this bed.
Maybe shouldn't be in that bed then.
I'm not getting up anytime soon. Like you can hear him wheezing, and his chest has got like he's got a sucking chest wound.
Mm, that's definitely bad.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
we
it's
hear
not.
do we hear death rattle yet, or is he just heavy breathing?
He's close to death rattle.
Okay.
He does not look good.
Ehud can I don't know what to do with this. I'm a scientist, astronomer. For oh boy.
Everyone else they went upstairs. I could. This is as far as I was able to go. But I'm gonna die. This seems as good a place as any. It beats a ditch on the side of the road, I guess.
I don't know about that right now.
And with that, Ehud's gonna go on up to the upper level.
Alrighty.
Alex will kind of look at Edward and look at Lana and scurry upstairs.
The top of the tower has a roof, but it's otherwise open to the weather on all sides. And situated in the middle is a telescope pointed up towards the dark astral kind of space. And there are cranks and levers next to the telescope so that the whole contraption can rotate. And standing with her eye pressed into the glass is Minuet, and next to her, pacing nervously, is Edward. You're close to the well. Can you feel it? That space, not living, not dead, between tick and talk. Oh, thank God, you're here. Edward kind of comes over, and he's holding a symbol of the God Emperor in his hand, kind of like a rosary. Something is not right. She ran up here, and she's just been muttering about the well and being close, and she hasn't left the telescope, and I can't even pull her away.
Perhaps best not to. Maybe she sees way out.
That's a telescope. Could I look in there?
You're gonna have to get Minuet out of the way.
So I'll come up to her. Minuet, it's me, Alexander. Are you an astronomer, Minuet?
I understand. I see things. Do you want to see?
What do you see in the through the telescope?
I can see the well. We're so close. She kind of steps back. Give me a easy awareness test.
Okay. As she steps back, he'll definitely want to lean in and line himself up and look through the telescope. Easy awareness. Come on.
As she pulls away, you notice that her eyes are jet black.
I'll look over it. You said it was Edward that's up here?
Yeah.
And who was downstairs?
Robert.
Robert. Okay, I got confused. Here, Minuet, maybe you should go see Edward. And I'll look at her kind of like, whoa. And look at Edward kind of from behind her like, yeah. And I'll take a peek in that telescope.
All right. As you look in, you see just swirling clouds of gas and stars and pulsing spectral anomaly, and you almost like you can see screens and souls moving, and it's just energy, and like think about the most vibrant picture of the galaxy you've ever seen, and then filter it through Event Horizon. Can you make me a hard resolve test, please?
Yes. Hard resolve. Ooh, yeah, bad.
Yeah, you can start to see screens, and it's just like getting into your eye, your face and your eyes. And it's just you stumble back from the telescope, just petrified by what you've seen. Like you've never seen the stars or the
You guys,
universe
and
this before.
Starts rubbing his eye. Never seen anything.
And
Oh my
you
gosh.
suffer 11 mental peril.
he just kind of holds his head. I don't even know. I saw souls and
I'll go over and pat his head and hug him if he wants, but otherwise just like pat, 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 pat.
You've seen the other worlds. You've touched the well of eternity. It's so close. It's so near.
so peril condition track is what I'm looking at, right?
Yep.
And my WB plus 3 is 9.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually into the second, which is PT plus 6, right?
Correct.
That's 15. So do I advance a dot?
A dot. Yes.
So I'm up to ignore 3 skill ranks.
Excellent.
Yeah, definitely.
Alexander's having a very bad night. What is going on? Edward starts to step back and he pulls his sword. It's not right. Her eyes are not right. What did you see? What did you do?
I saw souls and evil energy and he can't even hardly complete a sentence.
He saw the well. He saw the well, Edward. And she kind of walks up to him, almost like kind of embracing. You'll see it too. And she kind of grabs his head and then she throws him off the side of the tower. And she turns to the party and there's like energy crackling on her hand. Can everyone roll me initiative, please?
I was just about to make a move on her.
Initiative, all right. That's D10 plus your
Initiative.
bonus, right?
Yep.
Okay, I've got an 18.
Okay, mine would be 13.
8.
Yeah, Alexander's like inconsolable, freaking out right now.
Poppy, you're about to fall out of your hand. Go sit there. Yes, don't yell at me. I know you have opinions.
Stream kitty.
Yeah, stream cat.
Poppy wants to roll for initiative as well.
Yes. She's already suffering from peril and drawbacks. Alright. Roll. Alright. Alex has an 18. All right. So, Alex, you're up first.
So I just saw her throw Edward off of this level, basically.
Yeah.
Just push him off the edge.
Yep. She
And-
threw him right off the edge of the.
She doesn't seem like she's in her right mind, does she?
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and dart her with a magic missile.
Okay.
So you'll see him again, just reach inside of his cloak, hood is back, he's very distraught, fumbling around, he grabs one of his silver darts and throws it at her.
Okay.
let's
And remember,
see.
you're ignoring up to 2 of your skill levels.
Okay, so what does that mean exactly? And I just rolled it at hard.
So
instead.
you've got your incantation. You would be rolling like it was hard.
Okay.
You're ignoring your skill ranks.
Okay.
So I guess since you only have 1 skill rank, because we're all in the basic
Okay.
tier, you can only ignore 1. But if you had 2, you would be ignoring both of them.
So I set it on hard. It was actually left on hard for my last test, and
Right.
I rolled an 89. I was shooting for a 35 on the D20 or D100, so I missed terribly.
The well will not allow you to hurt me. There is nothing coming. And it is her turn. She's going to. What's she gonna do? Oh right, she's not spells. She's going to move towards Ehud, because he's up here, and her hand. She's gonna kind of look at her hand, and it's gonna start to tremble, and this like massive claw is gonna burst out of it, and she's gonna swipe down towards Ehud. And she needs a 60.
I can hear Popeye.
Yeah.
Cute. There we go.
So she hits, she slashes at Ehud here. Whoa, don't fall. And she hits you for 7.
I would like to try to dodge that if I can.
Alrighty.
So it'll just hit the button here.
Yeah.
To roll for dodge?
Yeah, it's just a standard
Okay.
test. Alright, so you manage to kind of slide out of the way as this claw comes just raking down towards you as it's bursting out of her hand. We shall all go. We shall all arrive. We shall all become.
No, no.
Lana, it is your turn.
Lana's gonna look around and just go, kill or incapacitate. Kill or incapacitate. Hope somebody understands the word incapacitate.
Make it stop. She's bad.
Okay. I'm gonna save an AP in case I need to parry something, but then she's just gonna take a rapier and just start stabbing.
All right. It'll be maybe the routine because she's got people on her already.
Okay. Here is that too.
Oh.
I think I rolled that wrong.
Yeah, you did. 'Cause it should have been a plus 10.
Alright,
So you
let's-
should have been looking for. Oh.
You wanna roll
Oh.
again?
Yeah, go ahead and roll again. And then I need to take just a second because I've got cat poop.
Okay.
The joys of life.
Let's.
Just showing. There we go.
All right, that hits for 12, which is really good. That takes her. All right, I will be right back, guys.
All right,
Sorry
yeah.
about that.
We'll just take a quick break then. Why don't we do that? So everybody grab a beverage, stretch your legs, and we'll hold tight and be right back.
All right, so we're back into it now.
Yes, we are. Welcome back.
Just life conspires.
That's right. Quick shout out of thanks to my friend John over at Blue Box RPG. They run a really dynamite channel over there with lots of Greyhawk and all sorts of things going on. But he just shot us a sub, so thanks very much for that, John. Certainly appreciate it. Very, very cool. So, where were we?
Lana just got a good, solid rapier strike in. And then it is now Ehud's turn.
All right, Ehud wants to take his mortuary sword and wants to swing, but swing it in a way that will do non-lethal damage. Hit with the broadside rather than the straight edge to try to attempt to knock her unconscious.
Okay.
Feeling we need her alive, but we need her out of the state.
Right. You would probably want to actually use
The spear, maybe?
No.
Instead?
Let's see. You probably want to use a perilous stunt to try to deal peril. Let's see. If there's one. Like, you would maybe want to use knockout. Oh no, she needs to be defenseless. Okay, yeah. We'll just roll with you're attacking her peril threshold as you're kind of physically hitting her but not trying to kill her.
So regular roll?
Yeah. Excellent. That's where that
10
can go.
damage.
Alright, so you smack her and she just kind of laughs. She's like, ah! You have... I shall enjoy taking you to the well. You seem like a noble one. The well likes that. It enjoys that kind of energy. Now we're back to the top, and it is Alexander's turn.
Okay, so Alexander's, frail, and he's patting himself, and he's digging, and you see him digging in his pocket, and he pulls out the splinter of wood, and he looks at it. I don't want to go to any well. And he holds it up, and he casts Aegis, which is his protection spell.
Right.
Do I need to just run this at standard or challenging? Okay.
Run it at well, you still need to ignore your skill levels.
So run it at challenging then, minus 10?
Challenging, yeah.
Okay, very good. So he will cast Aegis and just kind of grit his teeth and close his eyes and turn away from Minuet, clearly just petrified.
And you managed to get your Aegis off. Just barely.
Okay, so that's going to help me with damage prevention. It adds 3 to my damage threshold.
Excellent.
And it keeps me from bleeding.
That's very good. Bleeding is very bad.
And then I'm going to stand there and maybe just back away from her just a little bit, and I'm going to save. I believe that still saves me if I move and cast that. That still saves me an action point.
Yes.
For a dodge.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It does indeed. Because it is now her turn. She's going to swing at Ehud again. That's going to hit.
Hey, Lord Gazumba, thank you very much for that sub, sir. Awesome. Thank you.
And she is going to... she is going to do 20 damage to Ehud.
I definitely want to try to dodge.
You don't have any AP because your turn hasn't come back. Or no,
I still have one left.
Right, because you didn't move.
I had the dodge when she went after me the first time. I did my attack, but I didn't move or anything else. So I still have one left over.
Right.
Didn't quite work.
No. Would you like to spend a fate point to re-roll that?
Let's
Or
see.
a
How many
fortune point.
points? How many points was that? 10, 20? Yeah, because if I don't, I am dead.
Right.
Everything is
So
fine.
let's try again. Once more with feeling.
There you go. You know, you kind of you see the blade, her like claw arm come down, and as it's coming out, you see it like just tear across your chest, and as in that moment of clarity, you're able to kind of get your mortuary sword up, block it away, and kind of turn.
Mm-hmm.
And like you're like you can feel the perspiration. You're like, you know how close you came to being just eviscerated in that moment.
Ehud remember training from early days in military.
And it is Lana, it is your turn.
I'm gonna do the same things I did before. Just try and stick her.
All right. And this will be yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah, no.
No. You can always use a fortune point.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, sure.
That's what they're there for.
And refresh us our memory. What are fortune points and what boons do we gain?
You can use fortune points to reroll things. You can use them to make a chaos or a fury die of phase 6. And one other thing I can use to like ignore something when it escapes me. And then once you use it, it goes into the misfortune pool. And we're playing with the house rule, so once I use one of my misfortune points, it goes back into your pool. So the coins
Yep.
flip flop.
Very nice.
It's another one of those things that, like, someone throws bits at you, will give you a fortune point. Wink, wink, nudge, 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 nudge. Say no more. All right. So now it is Ehud's turn.
You're muted.
All right. That hits for 8. Excellent, excellent. Your blade makes contact. And then as you are like kind of fighting and clawing, you Marion kind of comes running up the stairs, having heard the commotion, and immediately she levels her rifle at Minuet and fires, hitting her.
The cavalry has come.
Kind of blowing a chunk off of her as she kind of screams, "Ah! You shall all die and go to the well. We shall be one with the well." Alex, it is your turn.
I don't understand this well. He's going to pull another silver dart out, hopefully this time, and have a little more luck. He tries to compose himself after watching Ehud almost get killed. And he's going to cast another magic missile and throw this silver dart, and it just turns into this blaze of energy and fires right at Minuet.
Bam. All right, so you get your AP back. And go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, and that's a D10 plus
your willpower bonus,
which I believe is 6. I got to get back to the first page on that. 1 second. Yeah, so roll D10 plus 6. Whoops. Okay, 7. 7
Seven.
damage. Yep.
All right, so she takes it like a boss. Kind of almost like shrugs it off, like your magic is weak. You need the power of the well. Come and experience the power.
No,
Find
well.
it in yourself.
No.
Be more than you are.
No, well.
And she's gonna dive forward now towards Marion, who put a bullet hole in her. And that is going to hit. And she kind of slides across, and she stumbles back, bleeding, and she's still kind of fumbling with her rifle. And then Lana.
Same thing as before. I don't think she has really anything else to contribute here other than the stabby. Oh.
You can always spend a fortune point.
No.
Alright.
An AP for carrying, of course.
And then Ehud.
You're muted.
She goes for lady with rifle. Just come down, double axe handle with mortuary sword on blunt side to try to knock her out again.
All right. Very
15.
good. All right. So exploded dice in there. 15.
Oh, there's a 6.
Yeah, I calculated it.
Okay.
It in there.
Nice.
So 15.
Oh, it looks like it already did. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Roll 20s on your side.
Okay, no problem.
All right, Alexander.
Yeah, so the magic didn't seem to do a whole lot. I've got, and I'm noticing my partners having some luck with their bladed weapons. So I'm going to take a set of my throwing knives and fire away with that. Do I need to still roll at challenging?
No. Oh, do you have a skill rank in it? In simple ranged?
It says simple ranged under skill, yes.
All right, you'll have to ignore the skill. So.
Okay, so what does that mean I do?
So if you're rolling at, so this is a standard check, so just ignore having the +10 from the skill rank.
So roll at standard.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So yeah, so he'll just pull out from somewhere in those robes a throwing knife and fire it quickly at her, and looks like I'm missing pretty wildly.
Yeah. It kind of goes wild. It dings off the telescope. You feel bad about that.
Yeah, I would.
Minuet's going to she's going to dive forward, and she's going to grab Marion right as she's pulling the hammer back on her rifle, and the musket's going to go off as she kind of pushes her off the side of the tower, and they kind of both go tumbling down. We are out of combat.
I'll rush to the edge to see what has befallen.
They have befallen.
Nice.
You see they're laying on top of each other. There's a huge hole in the back of Minuet's back. And you can see kind of off to the side where the fall is kind of broken part of the musket, but also shoved it through her. And then you see Marion's kind of under her twitching.
Oh, Oh boy, he'll kind of stand back and this is just something looking through that telescope like messed her all up. And oh, don't look in that telescope, you guys. And I'll kind of turn it away from wherever it's aimed
Uh-huh.
without looking at it and just get back from the edge.
Can everyone make me an easy awareness test real quick, please?
Sure.
Ehud go to the side where the paladin was thrown up to make sure that he is in the condition that he suspects he is now in.
Yes, he is face down in the ground, in a puddle of blood. It looks like he landed kind of crooked ways, and his head is just like turned real badly. He is very dead.
I don't think he would survive such fall.
All right. So everyone, you hear kind of from down below inside the tower, the screaming echoing up from the civilians, and you hear kind of a snarling.
Here they come.
Oh no, the undeads are coming, right?
And I rush down the stairs to the next level.
I'll follow.
All right. You see that you pass the mayor, and he just looks freaked out. He's like, I don't know what's going on. What's your marching order coming down the stairs going to be?
On the third level here, is the guy in the bed still alive?
He is still alive. He's
Wait.
like reaching for a knife that's close by. Like, if you won't do it, I will.
Ehud take Motori's sword and swing with sharp edge towards Nick.
You connect and you end his life.
Ehud. Ehud. Who's coming down the stairs first?
Yeah, what's your marching order going to be coming down the stairs?
I would imagine I would be probably, I don't think I'd be first since I'd be taking swing at him unless y'all watched to see what I did. Then I would be willing to be, I can be first. I might be running fast enough to pass y'all on the stairs.
Alright. So as you come charging down the stairs, we'll go ahead and put you on Alexander. You see in the main room, as you kind of come running into the main room, you see Hans. He's stumbled out of the kitchen, and their tentacles kind of have burst out of his back, and he kind of falls to the ground screaming. And you see a bag next to him where mushrooms have rolled out, and he's just like, he's screaming, and then he like looks up, and his face is just starting to peel away from his skull, and then he pounces on one of the civilians and then just kind of grabs them and just starts tearing them apart. Can everyone roll me initiative again?
Told him not to go out and get mushrooms.
13 for Lana.
11 for Alexander.
Just a second. 17 for Ehud.
All right. So, Ehud, you are up first as you come charging down the stairs, and you see this kind of ragged, mutated Hans.
He was the cook, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ehud take no chances. He charges right for it and take swing.
All right. It'll be easy, or not easy. Routine, because he's busy eating someone on the ground.
Ah.
So
Oh.
close. So close.
Oh man, there's 2 6s in
That'd have
Yeah,
been.
That'd have been some monster damage.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Then it is Hans, who is going to look up at Ehud and just lay into him. And, he's going to need 70. So that is a hit. He does. Oh shit. Alright. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He does 20 damages. He just barrels onto you.
Ehud will dodge like the Dickens.
Go ahead and roll that dodge. He got a 4 on his roll, so you have to beat that, though.
All right.
That will not beat his hit.
Okay.
So you'll have to take the, what did I say, 20 something?
20?
Yeah.
All right, then that'd be 2 damage threshold, so that means I will be slain.
All right. Do you have a fate point?
I don't know if I can get a roll that low.
If you use your fate point, you ignore, you act grievously wounded.
Okay.
It saves you from death.
All right, we'll go ahead for now. So I'm at grievous.
All right.
Yeesh. Welcome to Grievously Wounded. This is my 3rd session at this level. I got it pretty hard in the first session, so.
Yeah. All right, and then it is Lana's turn. So Lana, it's your up.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Sorry.
More cats.
Yeah, no, she's being needy.
Aw.
Stream kitty.
Yeah. Another rapier hat. Just gonna stare stabby.
All right. This will be routine since he's kind of on top of Ehud, just giving him a once over.
Yeah.
Is it not? I'm not seeing it roll through.
It's frozen. 1 second.
All right.
Come on. I can do it. All right.
There it is.
Okay, cool.
Hey, that's a
Oh, yeah, I
hit.
did that.
It's a hit for 9.
Cool.
That does damage. Why can't I keep my pens for more than 5 seconds? All right. Then it is Alexander's turn. How long does it last? It should be a number of, I think it's probably willpower bonus minutes. It should say, when you're looking at the spell, it should say duration.
It's
Yeah.
3 plus will bonus, so 9 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's still up.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and step in and move. See, this is Hans. I'm going to move and try to stab him with my dirk.
Okay.
Am I rolling this at standard?
You were gonna roll that at standard, yes.
Okay. Okay, looks like I did
Excellent.
12 damage.
Yeah.
I told you no mushrooms, and you went outside. You could see Alexander is like losing his shit now. He's pissed. He's beside himself, and he's doesn't know what to do. So he stabs this guy.
And as you are engaged in this kind of mortal battle, you hear the door outside burst open, and you can hear footsteps making their way towards you.
Here we go.
Dun dun dun.
Ehud.
All right, Ehud takes swing at this beast to get rid of him.
That will hit for 9.
For 9 damage.
All right. Can you go ahead and roll me 2d6, please? That's going to deal an injury. And you've got a mortuary sword with vicious. And can you roll me a d100? Excellent. 10. That will do 10. So he has a black eye. His flip skill test, which rely on vision. All right. Coolio. Then it is Hans's turn. He's going to again attack. He's going to attack. He's going to turn. And he's going to attack Alexander.
I should have 1 point left for a dodge.
That's fine. He misses with an 86 or a 68. They both he had to flip it, so because he's got that his eye is injured. So
I told you no mushrooms.
Lana.
She's gonna look super depressed and just keep stabbing.
Stabby, stabby.
Mm.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
So you get your AP back.
Yay.
And
Even
can
if I
you,
get my AP back, I can't attack again, can I?
no, but you've got it to dodge your move or such. Can you roll me a d6?
Certainly.
All right. Then it is Alexander.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take another swipe with my dirk since that went so well last round.
I really did.
I'm surprised. Color me surprised. So he just grits his teeth and winds up and takes a swing and swings wildly over this thing's head, practically spitting on him. He's so beside himself about mushrooms of all things.
That will miss. Sorry, let's look at something up.
And I've still got, I believe, 2 action points back because I did not move this turn.
Yes. And as you are doing that, stand by just one second, I need to read a spell. All right. So Annabella walks through the second door, just kind of blowing it out as she walks in. I see you have found home. The old me's. It's very comforting, wouldn't you say, Alexander? She kind of looks at you and she points, and she has this small little glass jar in her hand.
No, they're not home. No, this well is bad. definitely very bad.
And you feel
Happy?
no. You almost feel like there's magic trying to tear your soul out, but you're able to kind of resist it for a moment. And she chuckles at this. Your time shall come. You shall join us. Shall we fuel for my trip? Shall retrieve the well. Shall find my way there. Ehud.
Alright, Ehud is occupied with Beast and will swing. Try to finish this thing off.
You hit.
9
And
damage.
you do indeed kind of strike the killing blow, kind of in its back where all the tentacles had come out. And you like kind of twist your mortuary sword and it just crumples to the ground.
And as soon as I see it go down, I turn 180 to see who I suspect is behind me and just get in some sort of defensive position.
Okay. Then it is no, it's not Hans's turn. Lana.
Stabby.
Oh no.
Hello.
That will not stabby. She chuckles as she kind of just like slides out of the way. All right.
Extort, thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard. Woo! Welcome to Hobbit Hole.
Rock on. All right.
Woo.
Alexander, 'tis your turn, sir.
Yeah, so seeing all of this and kind of taking a deep breath, composing myself, I definitely did not want to go to this well. I'm just going to take a swing at her with my dirk since I'm within melee range. Maybe even just make a swing at her hand where the jar is that she's holding.
All right.
Ooh, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, that will hit. You land in, your dirk kind of makes contact and you pull it out and all that kind of comes out is dust and like this weird rot, like she's not bleeding. And she's going to turn.
Are you?
She's going to turn to you. I am forever. And she's going to she's going to kind of reach out and she has someone else's hand and she's going to reach forth and she's going to touch Alexander with it.
Can I try to dodge this?
This is a spell, so we got to see if it goes off first.
Yep.
Which it does. So after successfully casting the spell, the person you touch must resist with a successful coordination test. So go ahead and make me a coordination test. She rolled a 38, so you have to beat that.
Am I hitting standard or routine, challenging? What do you think?
Just standard.
Okay.
So.
And this is a resistance test?
This is coordination.
Or coordination, I'm sorry. I'm just making stuff up here. There we go. Yeah, so I'll try to spin out of the way.
Alright, so you are unable to resist this spell as she kind of touches you with this hand, and you start to, you recoil in intense pain.
I don't know what you are, but get your hand off me, lady.
You take 4 damage.
Okay.
Jeez, that was... Dice did not... Oh no, 2d10 plus willpower bonus. Stand by.
Standing by.
You take 13 damage.
Okay, so that would put me... Oh, I get to add damage threshold modifier. So 315 is my DT plus 6. So my second damage threshold.
What's your first one?
My first one is 9. My second
Okay.
one is 15.
So you're down. So you were grievously wounded already, right?
Yeah, so I think
So
I might
you
be
took
dead.
one step, so you're dead.
I'm dead. Okay, so I crumple to the ground. Pretty well dead.
Shoot. Ah, who would like to be next? And
Am I the
Ehud.
only one left?
Nope, I'm still up.
No, Ehud's still up. Just barely. Who would like to be next? Ehud, it is your turn.
Ehud looks at her, says, "Well, deep subject for shallow mind," and swings right for the head.
Go ahead and make me a standard attack roll. Oh, damn.
Boom.
Very nice. Very nice. You hit, and she kind of like leans back, and it slides across her neck, and just kind of like dust like dribbles out. Lana.
Stab her. Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. She again starts to laugh at your attempts to murder her. Lord, I just lost where I was. All right. You hear charging from the other, from the outside, and kind of from a window in the kitchen, you hear it shatter, and more hunters start to just fill into the room. And it's just more screaming, and she kind of turns towards, like, just Annabella kind of just lightly steps back, and you just see fire start to rise up throughout the interior of the building, and we're going to fade to black as everyone just feels fire licking across them, and as if they're about to be consumed by the flames. And that's where we'll hold for tonight.
Oh my.
Okay.
Flambe.
Wow. That was intense. All right, so I'm dead. Cool. Whew. All right. And we had a lovely accompanying thunderstorm roll in. So again, sorry for the little power blackout there in the middle of the stream. Glad we were able to get back up and running. So let's go around real quick and just do a quick outro. Just tell us where we can find you. Maybe some things you're up to, where you're playing, that sort of thing. We'll start ladies first at the top of the panel of players here, Ms. Misery.
Hi, I'm Kayla, also known as Miss Misery, and I play here every Wednesday in a Dragons of Icespire Peak game that Wiley DMs, and every other Saturday I am on Cranio Dad's channel in a homebrewed Ghost of Saltmarsh game. Other than that, I'm not really at anything. I'm not that active on social media anymore, and I'm just kind of doing my own thing.
All right, very well. KY Hawkeye.
All right, you can find me obviously here Monday nights, Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on my channel, KY Hawkeye. I have my Lego stream. We're currently still doing Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, so we're trying to get completion on the game. Thursday nights is my weekly Skyrim serial, where we're doing a series called a Kentucky Hawkeye in Jarl Balgruuf's Court, kind of my take on the classic Mark Twain novel. And then Saturday nights at 7 p.m. on my channel is Grappler's Keep, my WWE 2K20 universe, where numbered DMs, GMs, and RPG players from across the Twitch universe compete in the ring that we lovingly call the Dice Tray. And coming up this week is our big bag of holding pay-per-view, which is the equivalent of the Money in the Bank case. Whoever one man and one woman will win a bag of holding that contains a contract for championship belt match anytime that they can demand anytime, anywhere, anyhow. So that's going to be coming up this week.
Nice.
Cool.
Awesome. Sounds exciting.
Along with maybe another surprise.
Ooh, we like surprises. All right, very good. And I just dropped a quick shout out in the chat. We've got the first ever virtual Greyhawk Con coming up October 2nd through 4th. And Lord Kazumba in chat has worked super hard with a bunch of other really awesome folks who are part of the Greyhawk community. And it's going to be a weekend celebrating D&D's pretty well original setting. Lots of games, panels, super cool guests, people that worked on original modules, all kind of cool stuff. So, and we've got we being the Wily Hobbit channel has got a game that we're going to run on Sunday, October 4th. So if you click that link and go in there, you can find our game. I think there's only just one seat left. So going to be a good time there. So hopefully we can get that filled and get that going. But lots of cool stuff starting to happen on the channel. It's growing. Again, I mentioned we got a new show coming up on Sunday, the first stream of an ongoing campaign called Greyhawk Tales, and yours truly, I'll be a player in there along with Geek Dice and that girl at that place, and Wu-Tang Piglet hanging out in chat is going to be DMing that, so check that out on Sunday. Thanks to Lord Gazumba and Blue Box RPG for the subs, Extort for the follow. Let's let our GM and adventure writer wrap us up, tell us what you're all about, and get us out of here, buddy.
All right. You can find me on Twitter, and my handle there, and I'm on Wily Hobbit's Discord. I'm all over the Zweihander Discord, and I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff over there. I just put out a book of dragons for Zweihander today because there was a severe lack of dragons. So now there's not a severe lack of dragons. Got to plug the new stuff. And then there's a link above where you can buy this adventure as well. And I don't pop up on streams too often because I work a terrible schedule. But when I do pop up, it's fun, and I play with cool people.
And when he does pop up, he's clearly very, very evil, as you all witnessed. You saw it. He killed my character. So there you go. And
I don't even feel bad about it.
I don't. I know you don't. I don't know that Zweihander actually needs dragons after what I've seen. We're gonna start a raid here. We're going to go over and see our good friend Cranio Dad. I play in a game with Kayla over there every other Saturday. He goes to Saltmarsh. He is up and running with he's got a new setup and a new rig, so I anticipate he's going to be shiny and bright. And so have a great night. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.